So, how long does it normally charge? Well, when I had my second-hand scooter, it would usually stay charged. Like, say we went to the Adelaide show, it would take 8 hours to go flat. Um, and even if I just went to the shops for the day, again, 8 hours, but it depends how much stopping and starting you're doing. And, are you going in lots of inclines or are you going downhill? It really, also the surface of the road or the pathway, so much to take into account, but usually around 8 hours. Not this one. This one, I'm lucky if I can get 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, it is really bad. So I'd actually love to be able to use RAA, but they don't really help. They can help with some things with mobility scooters, but not with charging. So if it goes flat, all they can do is ask for an access cab. The problem is, last time this happened, I discovered that there are only 3 access cabs in the whole of Adelaide, and they might not even want to pick up and take the job. Often, I have a friend who uses them all the time. Thankfully, she has her own driver, who always will do it for her. But a lot of the time, they refuse to do jobs, and if they do accept, it can be 3, 4 plus hours to wait. So it's really not the best option, especially in this winter or stinking hot. So, in reply to all of you people, and I had a lot of people tell me just to charge my scooter at home, do you think that I'm stupid? Of course, I charge my scooter at home. As soon as I get home, it goes on to charge, and it stays on charge until I leave. I go out, run my errands, do whatever. Often I'll charge if I'm at a friend's house, come home, it goes back on charge. Like, come on, I'm not that stupid. But did you ever stop to think that they're just really dodgy batteries? It actually stuns me that people would think this is actually stealing electricity, when for me, all it is I just need to get home. Why do people have to be so nasty and rude? Like, what is your problem, bro? All I'm doing is sharing something in my life. You don't have to be so nasty about it. And yet, so many were in the comments really trolling. I don't get why you even bother when, yeah, I just don't get it. Okay, you tell me how to work it out when I have stage 4 cancer that has metastasized to my spine and I have tumours right up and down it. I have tumours in other bones. I have SLE, lupus arthritis, so that is literally from head to toe arthritis. Really bad. I have diabetes, number 2. I have other health issues that you don't even need to know about. So tell me how to work it out when I don't have a car, I don't have family to help me. Yeah, you tell me how to work it all out. Just one more thing I need to share with you about this scooter. I've always had secondhand scooters, sometimes third or fourth hand. I've always had issues with it. This particular scooter, the McGrath Foundation helped pay for, and somebody gifted me the rest so that I could actually have a brand new scooter. For the very, very first time, I was so excited. I thought, for once, I'm not going to have to stress about, am I going to make it home? Is it going to break down? All these different things, as well as all my health issues and the weather and, but from day one, it's been a lemon. Within the first 30 days, I had to go back. They said that there was a batch number problem. A particular batch had screwed up in manufacture. They swapped it within 30 days. The same thing happened. That happened 3 times. It's been in for service for 3 times for battery issues, where they keep saying that the batteries just are unbalanced, which means one's being used while the other isn't. No, sorry. Nothing they do seems to fix the problem. There have been other issues as well. At the 12-month mark, around Christmas, January, I actually I was with some friends in the city doing street mission. We stopped for a coffee. I put my scooter on charge just because I didn't trust it, and I just wanted to be sure that I had enough charge to get home. And when I went to unplug it, it just didn't start. And nothing anybody did could get it started. So we called RAA. RAA took off the seat, took off the cover, saw that the batteries were actually, one was from 2019 and one was from 2020. Now, those batteries, the scooter place had actually given me as a gesture of goodwill instead of charging me for them, because because I had all these charging problems with the batteries. They told me they replaced my batteries with brand new ones. They don't feel too brand new when the RAA man is telling you one's from 2019 and one's from 2020. So they might be unused. They're definitely not brand new. And I don't know how batteries deplete over time just sitting there. I don't know if that's a thing with batteries, but yeah. So that's why I have to always take my battery charger no matter where I go. Recently, my brother's fun scooter, not a mobility scooter, just a fun one, has been in for repairs, and because it's such a new one, they can't get parts in except from overseas. And so he's been occasionally, I just need to go to the shop, Linda, can I take it? And it's a 10-minute scooter ride into the suburbs main shopping precinct where we live. I'm like, yeah, go for it. Like 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back. Normally, a battery would take the batteries would take maybe 8 hours to deplete. He comes back. I go to leave to go do whatever I have to do that day, and it's dead. And I have to turn around at the end of the street and come home because it's already dead. He hasn't even done 3 kilometers. Now, that happened 3 times the week before last week, where I had to charge it and then I would get kicked out, and I'd have to literally, it would get to the train station, I would get off in Mawson, and I'd have to push it home, or he would have to come and help push it in the pouring rain or whatever the weather is. This is a common, this is just what happens with scooters and me. And I really thought that finally those days were over when I was gifted this scooter, and and it's not. It's actually worse. It is way worse. So last week I called the scooter shop and I said to them, look, I need all the paperwork because I need to go to the ombudsman. This is just a joke. Like, I have had a friend, the friend who gifted me most of the money, he went in there to speak to them and they still said, no, we can't replace it. We can't replace it. Pride Scooters won't let you replace it. They will only let you repair it. At one point, they blamed the fact that I hadn't had it serviced. Well, that's, because you're not getting it serviced and stuff. And I'm like, well, I never realized I needed to. I've only ever had dodgy old ones. So, that was, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Maybe silly of me to not think that, but I know now. So, yeah, the shop has refused to give us a new one. Pride Scooters have refused. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to my MP, my local MP. put it on Facebook. Everyone said, actually go to the Ombudsman. Looked up their site last week, and they basically had some things. If you want to make a complaint, you got to do this, this, this. So I rang the scooter place and said, look, I need to get all the paperwork and reports from all of the repairs you've done to this scooter. Keep in mind, it's only 18 months old, and the very first problems happened within the first 30 days. Suddenly, they're like, oh, well, if you're going to do that, you need to do such and such first. Let me call you back. 10, 15 minutes later, I get a call back, and they've talked to the owner of the shop. And, we're going to take the scooter for a week, and we will do every possible test on it to see what's really going on. And I'm like, why have I been put through utter hell with this scooter for 18 months, and you will only do this now that I've said I'm going to take this further? I don't get it. And I'm frustrated, and yeah, I'm at my wit's end with this. So all of you guys who've criticised, you have no idea what I've been through with this scooter. You have no idea about all of my health issues. I've touched on some, but you have no clue how hard it is to live the way I'm living on disability, where I have to share my disability with my brother, who I care for, because he's under public trustees, and they are very, very tight with giving money for anything. So I basically share my one payment between the two of us. So yeah, I would love to do a GoFundMe. I don't know if anyone would ever put any money into it. I don't think my story is sad enough. Yeah, so that's my scooter story for now. I guess I can update you more later.